I just need a little time. Hit the bass and make you mine. I just need a little time. First time I seen you, knew I had to make you.
East side on the vibes, north side on the beat. Girl, I know you from the west side of the 9, south side where you sleep. Long ride, I'ma be a minute, but you need a minute. I be driving like it ain't a speeding limit. You be working out, I be working in it, looking like you born and raised in Planet Fitness. First class, but I pull up any second. 3 guys, but the 4 is what we reppin'. Sippin' on the 5th, folks got my 6 neighborhood green light for the 7. I thought I was getting old, baby, but it still ain't my prime. Thank God, Lord, I'm feeling divine. We can manifest.
That's one of my favorite tracks by my boy 8-Ball Kane and Tony 7. I just need a little time. Make sure y'all check that out on all major platforms. It's your favorite host doing them. You know I'm going to say that for the real intro. But I hope everyone's having a blessed day. I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope everyone is staying corona free, getting back on your feet. I wish you guys the best. The name of this episode is Affirming to Confirm. I know a lot of people have a lot of affirmations in their life, but we're going to jump into that right now, and why I believe that at some point your affirmations do not matter no more, and you have to believe in yourself, and that's confirming. Check out the episode. It's your favorite host doing the most, and you know I love the boast. It's Mo Williams tuning in, and this is Give 'Em Mo Podcast. And today, you know, we got another episode coming. I call it Affirming to Confirming. Affirming to confirm. You know, I hear people talk about positive affirmations all the time. But before we jump into that, I hope everyone's having a blessed day, night, evening. Wherever you're coming from, I hope you're staying corona free. I hope you're not getting caught up in the madness. The world is a very crazy place, and you know, right now it's pivotal that you stay safe and you not put yourself in harm's way. You know, it's hard enough to live the right way, but because even with living the right way, wrong things can happen to you. You know, we hear good things happen to bad people all the time, but good thing also happen to good people. It just take a little bit longer. But today we're going to talk about affirmations. I know a lot of people who listen, a lot of people I talk to, they have positive affirmations, vision boards, all different types of things. And I really just wanted to touch on it, and that's what affirming to confirming is, or affirming to confirm is. So what is an affirmation? The action or process of affirming something or being affirmed. Emotional support or encouragement. We're going to say it again. The action or process of affirming something or being affirmed. Emotional support or encouragement. So, an example of an affirmation would be is reminding a child that she is smart, or looking in the mirror and saying, I am strong, I am brave, I am enough. One of my favorite songs, it's a gospel song, Never Would Have Made It. It's a lot of positive confirmations in there by Marvin Sapp. You know, I am stronger, I am wiser, I am better, much better. Those are affirmations that really stick with you. But today we want to take a different angle. I love affirmations. I have a vision board that I work with, that I look at daily. Right now I need to post it back up. I kind of got it in the corner near one of my studio lights, but I really need to pick that up. But affirmations, I love affirmations because I love to see people encourage themselves. But we're going to take a different angle, like I said. When do you stop affirming to confirm? When do you stop having to say, or stop having to read notes, or stop having to hear that you are good enough? You should know that you're good enough after some point, right? I feel like affirmations are seasonal. Seasonal meaning that whenever you do hit your rock bottoms, whenever you forget that you are good enough, Whenever you question yourself, that's when you pop open that book, or that's when you remember, or that's when you say, hey, I'm good enough. Hey, I'm strong enough. I'm smart enough. You know, sometimes we get caught up in life. You think there's an opportunity that you deserve. We all feel like there's certain opportunities that we deserve that we got passed up on. Just remember that you are good enough all the time. When will you stop affirming to confirm? You should know this. And I bring inspiration, or I try to, in every episode to touch on different aspects of life in which I experience. But, overheard my cousin talking about an empath the other day. And for those who don't know what an empath is, it's like someone who can just pick up on people's energy, who you don't have to say nothing to them. They understand what's going on. Good spirits, things of that nature. But in being an empath, you seem to come across a bunch of people who are almost there. They just need a little bit of encouragement. A lot of people will negatively affirm themselves. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. And sometimes you are placed in these people's lives, whether it's temporarily, really it's seasonal, however you may see it, to say, hey, you are the opposite of what you're telling yourself. And I see myself as an empath because I come across a lot of minds who have the potential to be great, and they are great, but they just have to keep pushing. Because every now and then, there's going to be ups and downs that hit you. There's going to be peaks and valleys that hit you, and you have to be able to remember without looking, without saying, without even having to think. You just have to remember, and I know remembering is thinking, but it has to become first nature that I am good enough. I am smart enough. I am everything that I wrote down. When will you have to stop affirming to confirm? And that's where I'm at in life. It's always good to look at reminders, but with everything, you have to remember not to lean on it so much. Just not to lean on it so much. Unless it's faith, unless it's positivity, unless it's a good thing. Just remember, even in believing in God and trusting in God and putting things in God's hand, that you still have to do actions to prove that you are worthy. And that's to whatever you believe in. I'm not here to tell you what's good and bad, because everybody believes different things. I'm not here to sway you left or right. What I am here to do is to remind you that you are a beautiful person. You are more than enough. You have everything you need to get where you need to be. But sometimes you have to add a little bit of time in there. Sometimes you have to add in lessons. Sometimes you have to add in ups and downs. Sometimes you got to go through something to get something. Because if you got everything just handed to you, I can almost bet you that this life wouldn't be worth living. I have to remind people daily that I love the fact that I'm black, and I see some people who just wish they wasn't. And I say to them, even though you was born into not the ideal situation, when you are meant for greatness, there will be a lot of mountains that you have to climb. And just remember that when you're dealt not the ideal hand, that even that hand, sometimes you gotta know how to call your books. It's like spades. You may not have the most books, but sometimes you gotta trust in your partner being God, your partner being faith, that they got you. And I guarantee you'll win every time. But as long as you choose to put yourself down, as long as you have to lean on something constantly to remember something that you are, you're never quite going to be what you deserve to be. And like I said, I love affirmations. I love people who write things down. I love the sticky notes on the mirror. I love all those things, but I also love supreme confidence. You must be supremely confident at all times. You must remind yourself at all times that life is what you make of it. Life is what you make of it. If you choose to get upset, if you choose not to be happy, then this life will be sad. But I'm here to remind you once again, you are good enough, you are strong enough, you're smart enough, you're everything you need to be, plus more. But you gotta believe in yourself. I can't believe in you for you, but you can believe in yourself, and with supreme confidence and with taking your affirmations and making them more, you will no longer have to affirm to confirm, because you will know that you're good enough. And that's all I got to say. Once again, it's your favorite host doing the most. Quick 10-minute episode. I know people have lives to get back to. Stay safe out there. Stay corona free. Whatever you choose to believe in it firmly. And I love you all. It's Mo Williams and I'm out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Season 2 will be back in the fall.